Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com. And there you can read this forecast and find out where I'm teaching classes and how to contact me. So let's get right to it. This full moon lunar eclipse is on November 28th. It's early in the morning on East Coast time. It's at the 6th degree of Gemini. So if you have anything at 6 degrees of Gemini or at the sixth degree, say that twice, of any zodiac sign, this eclipse is going to affect you strongly. And so I know of a number of people who have birthdays in between the one we had the other day and the one we're having on November 28th. So expect significant shifts and changes in your life. The details will depend on where it happens in your chart. So that being said, the things we'll be focusing on as far as full moon eclipse goes is releasing. We release during the full moon. The eclipse is even more powerful, so watch your words, watch what you're thinking about, and watch how you're feeling. The moon in Gemini. The moon is our emotions. That Gemini energy is everything I just said. It's the communication, the thinking, being clever, social, and all of these things. Mercury has just gone direct just before this eclipse on the 28th of November. So we need to keep in mind that Mercury has been a bit dysfunctional over the 3 weeks prior to this eclipse. So we have a lot going on with communication and problems with communication. We've seen it a lot around us, and we're going to see it in our own personal lives. So during this time of the eclipse, we want you to make sure that you're honest with your words, that you know exactly what you want, you know exactly what you're going to say. Be very careful with your words because there's a lot going on with balance as far as communication with this eclipse. All about learning, and because the eclipse is in opposition, so that's where the balance comes in. So it's all about learning and listening, speaking up for what you need to, holding your tongue when you should. Um, and that's a lot of the energy of that. This eclipse that we also have right now on November 28th, in a way, is a culmination of everything that happened at the new moon eclipse that we had back on May 20th. So please refer back to that time frame. 6 months later, we have the ending of what was begun at the solar eclipse on May 20th. So make sure you put that connection together too. What did you begin back on May 20th that may have come to fruition now, or you may need to release and let go of? There is a lot of confusion going on within this eclipse because we have a number of quincunx energies playing out within the chart as well over a day or two on either side of the eclipse. And then again, Mercury stationary to direct motion. So lots of confusing energy. So I wish us all well. We have a lot to do over this eclipse. This is the last one of the year before uh, my calendar ends, so to speak. So we need to pay attention and choose wisely, speak wisely, and be kind with our words and kind on ourselves. And I think that's going to be the number one thing that we need to pay attention to. Um, don't speak harsh about yourself at all, ever. It's not fair. You've got your best friend or your child, and would you say such bad things about them? No, you wouldn't. So that's just one of the things I think is important to keep in mind, that we don't speak ill of others, and we should never speak ill of ourselves. And I think for me and the way I see this eclipse, it all comes into something as personal as that. How you treat yourself and what you think and feel about yourself is some of the most important things that we can learn from this lunar eclipse on November 28th. So thank you all for watching once again. Please come to Facebook and give a little like on that like button, Dorothy Morgan Astrologer, and nhastrologer.com if you have any questions. Thank you for watching once again, and blessed be, and namaste.